All right, good morning, Tarot and Astrology for All Stars. You guys are awesome, and I'm so excited to bring you guys your card of the day. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody. This is David with Tarot and Astrology for All, just in case the video messed up for you guys. And I'm excited to bring you guys your card of the day readings. These are the Rider Waite, the Fairies Oracle, and the Animal Spirits. So first, we will start off with the Fairies Oracle to get a feel for what the energy is. And then from there, we'll go ahead and read all the other cards as these videos go on. So let's see. Let's see what the card is for today. Ready? Ooh, Flaff the Footer. All right, so Flaff the Footer coming out in the reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys were in a situation where, for instance, somebody was off balancing you. There was energies that were not working in your favor, right? These energies were, if anything, more of a distraction than anything else. So, oh yeah, and then with the Laume in the reverse as well, I feel like things are changing for you guys. Okay, so the Flaff the Footer usually describes any situation in which perhaps you've lost your footing. Maybe you hurt your foot. Maybe some of you guys have recently hurt your foot physically. Maybe you guys have lost your footing emotionally, spiritually. Really doesn't matter. See how Flaff the Footer is holding his foot? Well, that means there's a pain, right? There's a pain in his foot. Now, because of that, Flaff the Footer cannot move on. He can't move forward. The numbers 5 and 8 together, they form 13, right? 13, when you add those together, it comes out to 4. Now, 4 is about stability. 4 is a number that is 4 is a number of practicality as well. Uh, 4s resonate very well with Capricorns, for any Capricorns watching. And in terms of Flaff the Footer, there's a lot of things that you can actually do in order to get yourself back moving again. For one, if you pay attention to his little wisps right here, there's little messages that are going to be coming into you. These are intuitive messages. They're going to be coming into your mind, right? But you see these mushrooms right here? I get that feel like there's a certain type of mushroom maybe that could help you. I feel like some of you guys have lost your footing mentally, or not really lost your footing, but maybe stress is causing your body to do several things that you don't want it to do. Stress is causing you to maybe shake or anything like that. So this right here, if you really pay attention to mushrooms, go ahead and look up different types of mushrooms. I know two of the mushrooms that I have taken personally are reishi and shiitake, if I'm not mistaken. So those two mushrooms are very good for being adaptogens and also for providing some nutrition to your body. Now, Flaff, if you look at the numbers 5 and 8, 5 are about changes, right? Things that are supposed to happen, and 8 are about fate. It's about abundance. Now, these changes right here that are necessary to take place on an emotional level, well, mostly on an emotional level for the majority of you guys, it has something to do with relieving your stress, relieving your anxiety, and also understanding that the things that are going on right now are fated to happen. They're there for the purpose of your abundance, but you're supposed to learn a certain lesson in it. And I'm gonna go ahead and read from the book so we can gain an idea of what Flaff the Footer is talking about. So, being real, earthing, grounding, and centering. All right. So yeah, bringing yourself back to your center. Just as life is becoming surprising, exciting, and very interesting, though not necessarily fun, Flaff the Foot Fungus Fairy comes along to check out our feet. He picks up one foot in his remarkably strong hands and looks it over for fluff between the toes. Smelly fungi and dirty untrimmed toenails. If he finds any of these signs of disrespect for our feet and for our Earth Mama, walking on her with grubby feet, yuck. He marks them by making holes in our socks. If things are really bad, he sends mice to eat our dancing shoes, so we will be forced to dance barefoot in the dewy meadows under the moon. If it happens that we have snow instead of dew, that is just our tough luck. So a warning, Flaff may have fungi on his fingers from someone else's foot, and if our feet are not clean, both energetically and physically, the fungi are apt to take root. He leaves that foot in the air a while. He inspects the other foot, lifting it up as well. Having done his inspection job, he wanders off, leaving us standing there with both feet in the air. And Flaff snickers, usually confused expression on your face. Oh, usually confused expression on your faces. That's how he sounds. This is not a good position for a human to be in. This is a test. Repeat, this is a test. You have been warned. The test is to get both feet back onto terra firma, or firm ground. Now, do not try to do anything important or make any significant decisions until you have come back to Earth. Anything you attempt to do while standing with your feet in the air is apt not to work. If you are lucky, if you are unlucky, it will work, but not at all in the way you intended or hoped. So, quick fairy tips for earthing. Stroke your feet gently with both hands, each one for 5 minutes. You can also check for holes in your socks while doing this. Paint your toenails bright red, then your toes say a cherry, or should that be a cherry? Yeah, to you when you look at them, and this reminds you to keep them on the ground. Even when you can't see them, it will probably still remind you, especially if you are a man. So with this reading, breathe, ground yourself, right? Or as as a joke, woo-sa, all right? Calm yourself down, center yourself. If you can't remember how, then go ahead and think of various different things. Like, for instance, the fairies, they say that if you want to ground yourself, be in your center, be happy, sing a song. Sing a favorite song that you have. We all have a favorite song. I know that. Can nobody trick me on that. So, maintain or recover sanity by staying earth. You can also sit on the earth, right? You can stand on the earth barefoot, walk on grass, walk on ground. Doesn't matter. Doing anything that stands on natural ground connects you to the earth. Also allows you to drain any excess energy, and it also helps you to ground yourself as well. So do this now. So it's very, very important. Important information is coming your way, right? Remember those little wisps? But you can only receive it properly if your feet are on terra firma and your head is well connected to the rest of your body. So that is a very, very telling sign that a lot of you guys are off balance. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm off balance too. All right, so unconditional giving and unconditional receiving is the heart of the Laume. So the number is 3. It's the energy that's connected to source, but it's also the energy that's connected to communication, creativity, and things of that nature. So the Laume is one of those creatures that tends to give a lot more than it receives sometimes, and it's going to be necessary in order for you to balance yourself, to start giving more to yourself than you give to others. Balance that situation. People might get mad, but then you can bring that situation up. So, in reverse, ask yourself if you have been giving too much and if it is time to stop and attend to your own needs for a bit. Alternatively, ask yourself if you have been refusing to receive the bounty of the universe flowing through the Laume's hands. Just because it wasn't in quite the form that you expected, or because it was from a different source than you wanted it to come from, it doesn't matter. Sometimes we put restrictions on our receiving. For example, we may feel that approval and love has to come from one specific person, or all other approval and love is without value to us. If so, we need to learn to accept what comes our way, from any source as coming from a loving universe, blessed by the Laume. So that's the message for you guys today. Hopefully that resonated with a lot of you guys. I'm hoping that as I do these, it'll help you guys not just understand what these cards mean, but it also helps you to understand what's going on in your daily lives and how that energy plays in with your overall monthly forecast and things like that, or any personal forecast that you might have. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. If you guys resonated with it, like. If you guys feel like it'll be useful for anybody else, share it. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications for when these videos come out. These videos will come out every morning, so be on the lookout. And personal readings are in effect, so if you guys are looking for personal readings, go ahead and hit the description down below. You'll find out how to get into contact with me. And as far as the Instagram, I'm going to have to go ahead and check that out. I'm not exactly sure if I'm still on there, but yeah, with that, go ahead and have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night for some of you guys, and I will be here with your next video here shortly. Thank you, and you guys take care, stay free, stay safe.